Alright, so hello everyone, thank you for joining, good to see you. So this is the 20th of September in Sunday 2020 and this is on Sunday, so I hope you're enjoying the Sunday. So today is the weekly Forex forecast day, so I will be going over a couple pairs and commodities and some indexes to see what we can expect for next week. And also I will be going over a couple of fundamental news related to these currency pairs, so I hope you can anticipate what we can expect next week too. So let's see who's here first. Thank you for joining everyone. Alright, Zoyeb, Rudolphe, thank you for joining. Karim, Femin, Michuno, Golam, Mehdi, Arkady, Wee, and Baldev, Mam, Anthony, Melanie, and Vincent Shanti, Moana, and Seros, Maru, thank you for joining everyone, good to see you. And Anne, Jeroen, good to see you. Heat, Brigitta, and Thor, Gabriel, and Josie, thank you for joining. And everybody else, for those who are not typing any chat, thank you for joining as well. So for those who are new to my channel, my name is Kei, and I am a Japanese full-time Forex trader based in Tokyo, Japan. And in this YouTube channel, I mainly talk about how to simplify your market analysis, how to be time efficient to the market, and the most importantly, how to become a non-losing trader over time. And I also use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. I have been using Ichimoku for the last 5 years as one of my main trade strategies. And I have been sharing extensive knowledge from the original books in this YouTube also. And as far as I know, I'm the only Japanese trader who teaches Ichimoku Kinko Hyo from the original books in English. So hopefully you enjoy my Ichimoku lectures too. I run the closed Ichimoku community. So if you're interested, you can click on the join button on YouTube, or you can join the Ichimoku community, which is a monthly subscription. And the details is actually on the link below description, so you can check the details and see what you can expect from this Ichimoku community. So let's see. Let's check out some markets. So every day I talk about different topics, and today is Sunday, so that's why I talk about the weekly Forex forecast today. And currently the GTS, upcoming GTS in October is already full because of this full member. So there will be another one next January 2021. So if you're interested on this GTS also, next week you can contact me, and so that I will save a seat for you. Okay, so just as a disclaimer before starting, all these content is based on my own experience and knowledge, so when you take trades, please do within risk. So let's take a look at some charts now. Pretty much it's been ranging, but we can talk about some topics when it's ranging also. So let's take a look at them. So I will take a look at the Euro USD, Euro GBP, Euro JPY, GBP USD, GBP JPY, USD JPY, USD CAD, and CAD JPY, and AUD JPY, AUD USD, and gold and US oil, WTI oil, and then these indexes I will talk about. And the talk that I be given today is pretty much universal. So whatever the currency pairs, whatever the market is looking at, you can apply in your trading market as well. So today is the end of the week. So every weekend or Monday, I look at the weekly chart and also the daily chart. So let's take a look at the weekly chart first on these pairs. So let's see, weekly chart. This is Euro USD weekly chart. Hold on, let me bring it a little bit lower so that you can see the whole thing here. Okay, so here is Euro USD, and this is weekly chart as it says here above. So in this weekly chart, Kumo is trending up, and Senko span B flat, Kijun Sen flat. So this is consolidating while it's uptrending. So when the price really breaks the Tenkan Sen downwards, that might be at the beginning of the downtrend. But for now, the price is above the Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span is all the way above these candles too. So this is too bullish to me. And just looking at these candles, this is quite interesting. But if you look at these candles, there are doji candles. So there are 2 consecutive doji candles, and the previous week was doji, and yeah, previous week and the 2 weeks back was doji candles. So basically, when you see these doji candles, especially on these higher time frames, the better option is to wait for the breakout towards either direction. So I will draw the lines like this up here at the 1.1910 area, and lower part on this 1.1732 area, and until the price breaks either direction, I would wait by this weekly analysis. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the daily chart. Okay, daily chart looks like this is ranging right now. It's been ranging, the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and there is a dead cross on this Tenkan Kijun Sen right now. So the Chikou span might break the candles downwards, and the price can go below the Kumo, which is going to be Sanyaku Gyakuten signal. And when it really happens, we have to expect that the price continue to go down this way. Before that, there might be some head and shoulders pattern, as I can see. And once it really does, and once the price breaks this neckline downwards, that will be a great signal to take a sell. I mean, reversal trades. Okay, is it back now? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, these days the connection is kind of unstable. Every time I do this live stream, it becomes unstable. So I think this is due to some YouTube platform issue. I hope it's okay now. Hold on, let me just wait for a couple of seconds until I see the stable connection. Let's see. Okay, yes, it's okay now. Okay now. Okay, we're back. Okay, good. All right. So let's continue. So this is Euro USD once again. And yeah, I was explaining about these forecast lines. So this might become head and shoulders, but right now the price is in between the forecast lines. So we have to wait until the 6th of October on the end of this forecast line, and depending on where the price is going to be, we can expect the next scenario. But right now I cannot say anything because Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat in this daily chart, so the price can go up or down, and either way it can go. So better option would be I wouldn't take any trades on this one next week, unless I see a breakout towards either direction. Okay, all right, we're back. Now it's okay. All right, good. Okay, let's see. Let me come back to some comments now before. Oh, Zeropia, you're welcome. I'm glad that you have been learning from my channel. It's great. That's great. Yeah, basically I only talk about the indicator strategies that I use. So yeah, I don't talk about lots of other stuffs. Basically, I stick to my own way to take trades, and essentially that's how I take trades, and that's what I teach within the GTS members as well, and also Ichimoku community. Ust Jpy approaching to 1 month support level. Alright, let's take a look at it later. That's interesting. Alright, and thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Sorry about the connection issue. Looks like it's okay now. Alright. Can we detect a trend change or reversal using Ichimoku? Yeah, basically when the price breaks the Kumo downwards with this Sanyaku Gyakuten signal or Koten signal, that might be the potential reversal. Okay, so let's continue here. Alright, so let's move on to Euro GBP and the weekly chart. So Euro GBP weekly chart last week was bearish candle, but 2 weeks back was quite strong bullish candle. And now it's been engulfing. This is engulfing candle. So we have to wait until the price breaks out either direction, up or downwards. The most recent candle, high and low, are completely engulfed by the previous candle. So in this case, basically I wait for the breakout towards either direction. Kumo flat Kijun Sen is kind of rolling backwards, but Tenkan Sen Kijun Sen has been twisting many times. Chikou span is touching on the candles now, so pretty much this is ranging. So there's no direction of the market. And the daily chart also shows that this is ranging market. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat basically. Chikou span is above the candles, but I don't think this is a decent uptrend. Looks like the price was supported by this Kijun Sen, and this is in the middle of the N wave, bullish N wave, so it can go upwards this way. But because Kumo flat, I don't know if this is gonna happen really. Until Kijun Sen move up and Kumo move up, I would wait to look for the next buy chance. And moving on to Euro JPY weekly chart. So on this weekly chart, something remarkable happening here is that the candlestick, the last week candle, broke this doji candle downwards. So there was a doji 2 weeks back, and last week candle actually broke the close price is below the previous doji's low. So in this case, I expect the price continue to go down this way. So we'll see if the price is going to be reaching towards the Kijun Sen as a potential target in this kind of case. So that's one. The price broke the Tenkan Sen downwards now, so it can go back to the Kijun Sen. And with that in my head, taking a look at the daily chart. Right now this is retracing backwards. This one looks like the head and shoulders already by this price action, and looks like it broke the neckline downwards in this area. So once the price breaks the Kumo downwards, then it can be a serious downtrend, because in terms of Ichimoku lines, also there is a Tenkan Kijun dead cross, Chikou span break was happening. So once the price breaks the Kumo downwards, Senkou span B downwards, that will be Sanyaku Gyakuten signal. So it can continue to go down. So we'll see if that's gonna happen next week. If the chart breaks this line downwards, oops, hold on. Yeah, this line downwards, it can be a continuous downtrend. So we'll see on that. And by mentioning on this forecast lines, the price ended within the forecast lines 2 days back, last Thursday. So by the fact that the price being within the forecast lines, it might consolidate up and down. And after the price goes down, it can continue to go down this way. So in that sense, we have to expect that the market consolidate a couple more days, and the Kumo breakout might happen sometime next week or next week. So we'll see on that one, on this Euro JPY. All right, let's see. For Euro GBP, can we stay that on 1 hour chart? Is it breaking up? So I will look at the lower time frames sometime during next week. Today, let's just focus on the weekly chart and daily chart to see the overall market situation. Yeah, we can always look at the lower time frames when the market is moving to save times. So let's move on to GBP USD now. The weekly chart GBP USD, and the market is flat. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen is sloping up, Tenkan Sen sloping up, and the Chikou span is very close to the candles now. Kumo flat, so I don't think that this is a decent uptrend. Looks like the price has been resisted in this area once and twice, so it can continue to go down this way. Let me just zoom out a bit, and yeah, so basically, yeah, there is some resistance here, so the price can go down to Kijun Sen in this kind of case, because when the market is ranging, Kijun Sen shows the mid price of the range, and once the price goes away from the Kijun Sen, it will come back to Kijun Sen, and it looks like this is in the middle of the coming back to the Kijun Sen, so it can go down still to the Kijun Sen area. And looking at the daily chart, this is yeah, this is also retracing backwards. Kumo is about to be twisting bearish. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen already dead cross, and Chikou span already broke the candles downwards. So after the price breaks this Senko span B downwards, it can be a serious downtrend afterwards. And make sure that the Kumo twist backwards to make it more reliable for this Kumo breakout. Sometimes Kumo breakout happens, but Kumo does not twist backwards. In that case, this Kumo breakout can be a fake and goes backwards afterwards. So make sure to check if the Kumo is twisted backwards when it breaks it downwards. And speaking with this forecast lines right now, the price is all the way below the forecast lines. So once the price reaches to this forecast line, it can be resisted and go down this way too. So let's just wait until the 6th of October and see if the price will be below the forecast lines. And then we can expect the price continue to go down this way afterwards. So next, GBP JPY. And starting from the weekly chart, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen is pretty much flat. The Chikou span is ranging also, so there's no trend direction. In terms of the candlestick patterns, I don't see any significance to it. So yeah, this is pretty much ranging. One thing about this web analysis is that this is bullish in the wave, consecutive bullish in waves, and now it's retracing backwards to Kijun Sen and also Senko span B area. So next week it might be bullish candle and goes up this way. So we'll see on that. And looking at the daily chart shows that this is Kumo breakout downwards. Tenkan Kijun Sen dead cross, Chikou span breakout, and Kumo breakout happened last week, and looks like this is going down. And the Kumo also has been twisted bearish, so this is another confirmation for this continuous downtrend. Kumo is still too young, too short, so to be more reliable downtrend, Kumo should develop more like this, and Kijun Sen will go down this way, and then we can be more confident that this is a continuous downtrend. So, and speaking of this forecast lines, the price is now below the forecast lines. So on this 6th of October, if the price will be below the forecast lines, it can go down this way. So it's either you look for the retracement and take a sell, look for the sell chance afterwards, or you just wait until the 6th of October to see if the price is going to be below the forecast lines, and then look for the sell chance afterwards. Will be the scenario. Yeah, or Chikou span breakout. Chikou span Kumo breakout happens, then it can be continuous downtrend too. So we'll see on that one on this GBP JPY next week. And let's take a look at the USD JPY. And in this USD JPY, the price kind of sloping down right now on this weekly chart. However, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so there's no direction. It might retrace backwards from here too. And yeah, as you mentioned, there is a support line here. So there is a good chance that the price is going to be respecting on this line, 104.5 level, and the price can go upwards afterwards. So we'll see on that one next week. And according to the daily chart, this is downtrending, Kumo moving down, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below the candles right now. So in this Ichimoku 5 lines, from technical viewpoint of Ichimoku, this is downtrending. So there's a chance that the price breaks the recent low downwards this way. If not, then the market will consolidate, and Kijun Sen will go flat, and Kumo will become flat, and then we don't want to look for sell chance anymore. But right now, still the price is sloping down, and Kumo moving down, Kijun Sen down also, Chikou span below the candles also. So we can still expect the price breaks the recent low downwards as of today. So we'll see how it changes next week. So yeah, that's USD JPY. And moving on to USDCAD, starting from the weekly chart. This is now kind of retracing backwards, but Kumo sloping down, Senko span A is moving down, Kijun Sen is moving down too. So this looks to be downtrending from the short to mid-term, but in the long term, when you look at this Senko span B, it's been completely flat. Ever since the Kumo twisted bearish, it's been still flat. So until the Senko span B points downwards, we cannot be confident to look for the sell chance in this case. Chikou span broke the candles downwards and Kumo downwards, so this is a nice indication for this continuous downtrend. But in terms of this Senko span B, it's been flat all the time. So I would wait until Senko span B to move down and look for sell based on this weekly chart analysis. Right now this is bearish N wave, consecutive bearish N waves, so it can continue to go down this way. So we'll see on that one next week. And moving on to the daily chart. On the daily chart, it's retracing backwards now, and Kumo became flat, and Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, gold cross right now. So we know that this is the end of the downtrend from the short to mid-term, and the price is in between Kijun Sen and Kumo, so you can't be positive to look for sell chance in this case. The price should be below the Kijun Sen. The price should be below the Kijun Sen to be positive to look for the sell chance. And Chikou span is overlapping with the candles now. So this is ranging. There's no trend in the market as of now. And speaking of the lines, so last week, the market broke this descending trend line upwards on this day, 8th of September, and now looks like this is consolidating. Wicks pointing up and downwards, but the body itself, the candlestick's body itself has been quite small, so we can see that there is not much of volatility in the market. So in this kind of ranging market, the price can spike up and downwards, so we better not to take trades in this kind of case. And in terms of this forecast lines, now the price is above the forecast lines too. So until the price breaks the forecast lines downwards, we shouldn't look for the sell chance. If it does, then I will start to look for sell. But right now, it's not really the good timing to sell. Till it reconnects. Wow, it's been so unstable right now. Okay, looks like it's reconnected now. Let's see. Okay, now looks like it's back. Okay, back again. Alright, now okay, we're back. Okay, good. Okay, back. Okay, it's okay. Sorry about the connection issue. Yeah, I think this should be something to do with the YouTube platform, because I had no issues when I was using internet today. But soon after I started to do this live stream, it became so unstable. So I think lots of people are live streaming or uploading some videos today. Okay, so let's continue now. Let's continue. So alright, so this is CAD JPY once again. And I see that this is in the P wave in this weekly chart. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. And it looks like this is kind of ascending P wave. So I can expect that the price goes upwards this way. And Tenkan Sen is above the Kijun Sen right now on this weekly chart. So in this weekly analysis, this is looking like moving upwards this way. So we'll see. And let's see, let's move on to the daily chart. So in this daily chart, the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat again. So there is not much of significance right now. And however, if you look at these lines, Tenkan Kijun Sen did cross, and Chikou span break was happening last week, and Kumo breakout happened last week. So the price can continue to go down this way. However, the Kumo, if you look at the Kumo, this is not twisted backwards yet. This is still bullish Kumo. So until the Kumo twisted backwards to bearish, we cannot be confident to this for this continuous downtrend. It can reverse backwards and go upwards this way. So we have to be careful for this kind of reversal until Kumo twisted bearish next week. And speaking of this forecast lines, or actually not the forecast line, sorry, this is a P wave ranging. So yeah, looks like the price is below this line, so the price can go up afterwards. Okay, so that's CAD JPY, and moving on to AUD pairs. So AUD JPY, starting from the weekly analysis, weekly chart. Now price is breaking the candles, the Kumo uppers. A couple of weeks ago, the price broke the Kumo uppers, and the last couple of weeks it was kind of retracing backwards this way. And if you look at the Kumo here, Senko span A is moving up, but Senko span B is flat. The Senko span B is currently flat. So until the Senko span B becomes upwards, we cannot be confident for this bullish trend. And there was a line, there was a reversal line like this. And last week, the candlestick kind of broke this support line downwards. So it may continue to go down. So we have to be careful. And speaking of this daily chart, this is Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span kind of going into the candles now. So once we see Chikou span break downwards and Kumo breakout, then we have to expect the price continue to go down this way. In that case, we might see a head and shoulders pattern. So it might go down like this way too. Right now the price is consolidating, So until we see a decent up or down trends on this daily chart, we better hold. And speaking of the lines, first of all, the forecast lines. Actually, the price is below the forecast lines right now. So we have to wait until 5th of October and see if the price will be above or middle or lower part of these forecast lines on this 5th of October. And also in terms of the time cycles, the lows are actually in 15 bars in between. So after this day of 9th of September, the price is going down right now. On this bearish N wave, the price continues to go down. So the next low can be on this day too, on this 29th of September. And when it does, then most likely the price continues to go down this way. So unless the price breaks these forecast lines upwards, I wouldn't look for a buy chance in this pair also. Right now it's retracing, and retracing kind of deeply right now, breaking this 76.695 area downwards. I'm kind of hesitant to look for buy chance right now. So that's AUD JPY. And finally, take a look at the AUD USD pair now. And AUD USD, starting from the weekly chart, it's been ranging right now. For the last couple of weeks, it's been ranging. But in terms of that price to the Ichimoku lines, this is moving up. Kumo is moving upwards now. And Kijun Sen up. And Chikou span above the candles. And price is above the Tenkan Sen too. So in this weekly chart, I can see that this is still continuous bullish trend this way. And with that in mind, if I look at the daily chart, the Kumo become flat, Kijun Sen became flat. But because Chikou span is still above the candles, I expect the price continue to go up this way. So after the price breaks the recent high upwards, I will start to look for the buy chance from this area. Yeah, or there might be some support on this lower level of this trend line. Hold on. Yeah, on this trend line, the market might be supported and continue to go up. So it can go down, supported by this trend line, and continue to go up this way too. But either way, because Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat, I wouldn't look for any buy chances unless the price breaks the recent high upwards this way. Or I would look at the 4-hour chart or lower time frames to capture the uptrend confirmations. Okay, so that covers the whole Forex pairs on my watch list. And now let's move on to the gold and WTI oil. So speaking of the gold, starting from the weekly chart, currently Kumo flat, Senko span B flat, but Senko span is moving up. And what's remarkable last week was that Kijun Sen becomes uptrend now. And technically price is above the Tenkan Sen right now. Hold on, let me zoom in. If you can see it, currently the price is above the Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span is above the candles, and it's got the gap in between the price and Chikou span still. So I can say that this is a strong uptrend still continuously. So I expect the price continue to go up this way for now. So, and speaking of the daily chart, this is a P wave ranging market. So I draw this P wave, I mean this symmetrical triangle. So the price is ranging, and it can break upwards towards this way too. But in terms of the Ichimoku lines, the Kijun Sen is above the Tenkan Sen now. If I cancel the candles like this, you can see that the Tenkan Sen is below the Kijun Sen. So in terms of the Ichimoku analysis, this can break downwards. It can break downwards. So yeah, we have to be careful on this downtrend move. And in terms of this forecast lines, last week the price ended within the forecast lines. So the forecast lines are actually like this. And you can see that on this day, 11th September last week, the price ended within the forecast lines. So it can consolidate more. It can consolidate, and once it breaks up or downwards, it can be fake and may consolidate too. This way. So better option would be to wait until we see a decent up or down trends in higher time frames on this gold. Until then, I wouldn't take any trades. And moving on to US oil. There's not really much to say about this one. The price went down and broke the Kumo downwards, but kind of going backwards to the Kumo now. And it's consolidating on the daily chart. So Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. Chikou span is coming back to the candles now. So on this oil also, I would wait until the 1st of October and see if the price is going to be above or below or in the middle of these forecast lines. Right now this looks to be downtrending still, so it can go down this way. So we'll see on that one. And I don't trade oil either. I don't trade oil, so this is just for my reference. It's been because it's been quite interesting after the COVID-19 outbreak. So I just watch market, but I don't take any trades on this oil. And moving on to indexes. Right now, Nikkei right now is kind of uptrending right now. This is bullish in the waves. So after this 31st of July, it's becoming bullish in the wave. So looks like the price continued to go up this way. And after the resignation of Mr. Abe, Prime Minister, and now becoming a Mr. Suga as a new Prime Minister, stock market looks to be quite positive, strong in Japan. So technically speaking, this is uptrending, but in terms of these Ichimoku lines, the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat, and Chikou span is touching on these candles. So this is ranging, so it can go down or up, and we don't know which way it's going next week. And moving on to S&P 500. Yeah, on the daily chart, the price is now going back down to the Kumo now, Senko span A. So we'll see if the price is going to be supported by this Senko span A or not next week. The Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen did cross already happened, and Chikou span breakout also happened too. So if the price breaks this Kumo downwards, it can be a serious downtrend afterwards. So we'll see if that happens next week or not. And speaking of this forecast lines or the time cycles, I can see that this is 16 bars intervals recently on these lows. So if this time cycle to be persistent, then the next low can be marked on 16 bars to the future will be 2nd of October. So the market, and this is right now in the middle of the bearish end wave, so it can continue to go down and mark the next low on this day, 2nd of October. There might be a next low, and currently the price is in between Kijun Sen and Kumo anyways, so we cannot look for sell, we cannot look for buy. The best option for now is to wait until we see a decent up or down trend next week. Yeah, it's been quite tricky retracement right now. We can see that there is lower highs and lower lows. So this is reverse in the wave, downtrending now. Alright, so and the next one is Nasdaq. Nasdaq has been quite interesting too. This is pretty much the same setup as S&P 500, this is moving down. 転換基準線 did cross 地高スパン breakout happened last week, and now the price is moving back towards the Kumo. So once again, if the price breaks the Kumo downwards, it can be continuous downtrend. So we have to be careful if that happens next week or not. The Kumo is about to be twisted bearish, so we'll see on that one too. And as compared to this Nasdaq, to this Dow Jones looks to be more stable uptrend, because if you look at it, the Chikou span is not really breaking through yet technically, and the price, there's still gap in between the price and the Kumo Senkou span A, and Kumo itself is not really twisting yet. But if you look at this, sorry, that was Dow Jones, sorry. S&P was like this. So yeah, S&P was like this, and the Kumo is not really twisted yet, and Chikou span slightly broke the candles downwards, and the price is almost at the Senkou span A now. But if you compare this S&P 500 chart to this Nasdaq looks to be more bearish, right? Tech is looks to be more bearish, because you can see that the price is, touching on this Senkou span A. And is it back now? Looks like this is back now. Oh, it's so unstable. It is so unstable right now. Let's see. Okay, is it back now? This is so strange today. Buffering again, network issues. Yeah. He has to pay his internet bills. Yeah, I think I have to pay some extra for a stable connection. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so now it's reconnecting. This is so strange. Okay, we're back now again. Okay, it's back. All okay. We're back. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the issue. Yeah, it's been kind of so strange because it's not really disconnect the whole time, but it just disconnected like some intervals. Okay, so now we're back. Looks like we're back now. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, looks like there's an interval. So maybe in about like 10 to 15 minutes, there might be some connection issue, which is kind of strange, kind of creepy. But anyways, let's just keep going. Yeah, bearish connection. Yeah, that's true. Maybe the time cycle. we can count the intervals in between the unstable connections, and that might be one of the Kihon Suchi numbers on this, like a 17 minutes interval maybe, or 9 minutes interval. Well, yeah. Well, we'll see. So yeah. So let's move on. Let's move on to Euro stocks now. Looks like we're back now. Okay, Euro stocks right now is pretty much ranging. There is not really much to say about it. I told it that this has been ranging. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span overlapping with the candles now. So basically this is consolidating. However, I find some interesting time cycle on this Euro stocks. Was that the lows. If you look at the lows in between this Euro stocks daily chart, it's been 8 bars in time cycle. Recently it's been 7 bars and 9 bars, but in average this is 8 bars in between. So, and these are the lows. Actually, these are the lows. So the next low can be marked 7 to 9 candles later. So that will be hold on. If it's 8 bars, it's going to be 25th of September. So we'll see if the next low is going to be marked on this 25th of September or not within this ranging market. But in terms of direction, there is no direction to it right now. So yeah, the price can go up and down and sometime next week. Okay, and moving on to FTSE 100 UK. Daily chart, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat right now. And the Tenkan Sen is about to be gold crossing with this Kijun Sen. So this might be the reversal. The price can go up from here while it's ranging. Chikou span is very close to the candles now, so there is no indications to read from this Chikou span. And in terms of the time cycle, on this one too, time cycles, these were actually 8 or 9 bars intervals from the low to the high and high to the low in this case. So, and recently from the low to the low was actually 10 bars, and also the low, the current low on the 4th of September to last Friday was actually 11 bars in between. So in that sense, this can be, last Friday can be the Henkabi, and it can continue to go bullish. It can continue to go bullish in wave like this. So yeah, we'll see that one. And if it may continue to go up, then the next low or next Henkabi can be 10 or 11 bars afterwards, which is going to be the 1st of October. The 1st of October. So we'll see on this next week. So that's a little bit of a time cycle analysis on this UK 100. And moving on to DAX index. A couple of days ago, the price ended above the forecast lines. On the 25th of August, the price ended above the forecast line. And I can see that this is still continuous bullish trend. Price is technically above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and the price is above the Kumo too. And Chikou span is technically above the candles too. Still, it's been above the candles. So I can see that this is continuous bullish. So I expect the price continue to go up this way. So that's DAX index here. And Aussie 200, this is looking bearish on the daily chart. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So yeah, in terms of these 100 lines, this is flat ranging. The price looks to be resisted in this area a couple of times. But this is the descending P wave, as I can see here, like this. So the price can go down this way. Yeah, after the Kumo breakout and Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen did cross happening here, this looks to be downtrending to me. So yeah, it can continue to go down this way in my view. So that's Australia 200. And speaking of the Nifty here, the current price is still in the middle of the forecast lines. So we have to wait until the 7th of October and see if the price is going to be above or in the middle or below the forecast lines. In terms of direction right now, the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so there is no direction right now. It can go up or it can go down, and we don't know which way it's going. However, Chikou span is above the candle still. Technically, Chikou span never twisted backwards from the candle. So in that sense, we can expect the price continue to go up this way. And so let's wait until the 7th of October and see if the price is going to be above the forecast lines. So let's see. And Hansen Hansen looks to be bearish right now after the price ended within the forecast lines. It's been consolidating for a while, and right now the price is supported by this 24270 area, but the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so it can go up from here. Yeah, every time you see Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, the support line or resistance lines tend to work. So yeah, in that sense, currently the price is below the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Kumo here flat, Kijun Sen flat. So I expect the price bounces off of this support line on this 24270 area uppers. So that's the analysis on the Hansen. So now let's move on to some fundamental news coming up next week. Hold on, is it disconnected again? Okay, it's still running, right? Still running. Okay, still running. Okay, so here is some fundamental news next week. So this is towards the end of September. So we're gonna have lots of news next week too. In Japan, Monday, Tuesday are actually the holidays. So in Asian session, I don't expect so much of volatility next Monday, Tuesday. But we have a couple of news towards the London session, New York session. So first on Monday, we have GBP inflation report hearings, and also in the US there will be Fed's chairman speech on Monday. So GBP USD pairs might be affected by this news next Monday. Okay, yes, no, it's okay. Okay, good. Alright, it's stable. Okay, and moving on to Tuesday, the 22nd of September, there will be a governor's speech in pound, GBP, and that's about it on Tuesday. And Wednesday, there are lots of news. First of all, in this AUD, there's a retail sales and also interest rate decision in New Zealand. So AUD, New Zealand will be affected by that, and also market manufacturing PMI in Germany, and then another one in the euro itself. So euro pairs will be impacted by these news on Wednesday that we have to be careful, and market services PMI will be there on pound, and also another speech, probable speech here in the US. So Wednesday we have lots of news: AUD, New Zealand, and Euro, Pound, and USD. So gotta be careful on Wednesday. And moving on to Thursday, 24th of September, there will be a monetary policy in Japan. So JPY pair might be affected by that. And also there will be another speech, Powell speech on Thursday too. And then finally there will be a governor's speech in pound, in GBP. So Thursday will be JPY, no, sorry, not the JPY, but Thursday will be, JPY in Asian session, and the USD and pound on Thursday. And lastly on Friday, there will be a couple of news, two news on this USD, and that's about it for next week. So we have to be careful on next Wednesday and Thursday, basically, as we have lots of news on Wednesday on these 2 days. Okay, so that covers the whole analysis and the fundamental news that are related on these pairs. So yeah, and that actually ends the live for today. Yeah, sorry about the connection issue. I will restart the PC. I will look into the internet settings and everything and make sure that it doesn't happen next time. Sorry about the inconvenience. So yeah, yesterday I did a live stream from the second channel. I was talking in front of my desk after the global training school. So yeah, if you haven't watched that yet, you can visit my second channel and you can just enjoy my casual talk. So second channel is actually for the casual talk, right? I can talk about any topics like besides Forex. Sometimes I talk about something related to Forex or Ichimoku, but mostly I talk about something different. But in this official channel, I mainly talk about Forex market or Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. So yeah, these are like two purposes in my two different channels. So yep, that's about it for today. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your weekend, and yep, I hope to enjoy your weekend with your family, friends, lovers, or dogs and cats. The live on second channel was nice. I watched the replay. Oh, sure. Yeah. Usually I don't give a pre-notification. I just run the live stream on second channel whenever I have time. So when you happen to see me on live second channel, then you can always join next time. Alright, so everyone, thank you for joining everyone, and I will see you on the next one. So until then, stay healthy and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.